Like and subscribe and click the bell icon to get new video updates.
Coward footy star is jailed for 22-month campaign of terror against his police officer girlfriend, and he is still blaming her for his shocking behaviour. Ex-AFL star Andrew Lovett continued to blame his behaviour on the woman he had bashed, spat upon and tormented for 22 months despite pleading guilty to 24 domestic violence charges. The disgraced ex-footballer, who pulled on the boots for Essendon between 2005 and 2009, will spend just 8 months behind bars after being sentenced on Thursday. His victim, Victoria Police Officer Melanie Rowe, had been trapped in a vicious cycle of abuse that she could not escape. Lovett had blamed her at the time for his atrocious violence and continued to do so right up until his sentence. Plus 11 View Gallery Andrew Lovett is facing at least 88 charges with court documents revealing alleged offences including assault. Lovett is pictured in 2011 Plus 11 View Gallery Melanie Rowe, 36, with her ex-boyfriend, former AFL player Andrew Lovett. Lovett subjected her to a horrifying domestic violence ordeal which including choking and punching her. Plus 11 View Gallery Lovett, 39, pictured in his playing days, will spend just 8 months behind bars. He has already spent 100 days in jail awaiting Thursday's sentence upon his release, which will come in under 5 months as he was credited for time already served while awaiting trial. Lovett will need to complete a 12-month community corrections order. While the order means Lovett will receive drug, alcohol and anger management treatment, he will not be required to provide a single second of unpaid community work. Before sentencing Lovett, Magistrate Jason Ong had staged a tough dressing down to the caged ex-footballer, who appeared in the Dandenong Magistrates Court via video link. This was terrifying, ongoing, aggressive physical violence. It was controlling and manipulative behaviour, he told Lovett. This was serious and sustained family violence. This family violence cannot be tolerated in our society. Lovett's atrocities had taken a whopping 8 pages to be summarised by police. The former AFL star, who was awarded the prestigious Anzac Day Medal in 2005 as best afield in the annual Essendon Collingwood clash, pleaded guilty to 24 offences including assault, recklessly causing injury and stalking. But the court heard Lovett had never really wanted to accept responsibility for his vicious treatment of Ms Rowe, an acting police officer who had gone out of her way to help the ex-footballer. Plus 11 View Gallery Andrew Lovett and Melanie Rowe in happier times. Lovett was jailed on Thursday for domestic violence. Plus 11 View Gallery I never knew that one swipe would change my life forever, Ms Rowe said in her victim impact statement. Crown prosecutor Andrew Sprague informed Magistrate Ong Lovett had complained to corrections staff about his guilty pleas just this week. Lovett had been in the process of being assessed for the community order he ultimately received when he claimed he had been coerced into admitting guilt. He did engage in some denial of culpability when discussing his offending, with him stating, "I feel like I was forced to plea up to that stuff," Mr Sprague said. When staff asked Lovett to clarify the comment, Lovett said he felt that he would be kept in jail longer if he tried to contest the charges. When asked to clarify if he was guilty of the offending contained in the summary, he answered in the positive. However, he also engaged in victim blaming, stating, "I didn't do all of it. Some of it was the victim." Lovett, himself a self-confessed cocaine and booze fiend, cruelly claimed it had been Ms Rowe's bad habits that were to blame for his actions. The deranged ex-footballer specifically noted as an example the time Ms Rowe had slashed him with a knife. In reality, the court heard Ms Rowe had been forced to defend herself with the knife after Lovett attacked her as she was getting out of the shower. It had been one of 14 particularly savage attacks against the dedicated police officer. Lovett choked Ms Rowe before smashing her head against the bathtub, knocking her out cold. When she woke, Lovett was still there, forcing her to defend herself with the kitchen knife, which Lovett quickly disarmed her of. Lovett had met his former partner in October 2019, but by August the following year he had already been slapped with an intervention order amid allegations of domestic violence. The court heard Lovett had practically moved into Ms Rowe's house, and despite his alleged hostility and court order, she continued to allow him back into her home. Life and Times of a Fallen Footy Star 2003, selected in rookie draft to play with Essendon 2006, ordered to stay away from a former partner after she alleged he locked her in his car and hit her 2007, fined $500 for an intervention order breach but escaped without a conviction 2008, suspended twice by the Bombers for disciplinary reasons then traded to St Kilda 2009, charged with being drunk in a